Let's start with the Miatas. Here's a very early 90 that's going to Brazil as a track day car. So it is a V6 Miata, the 328 horse LFX out of the Camaro. Waiting on a custom hood for this one. It's built, I gotta go get it. Oil cooler, custom gauges, seats, harnesses. This one's got a 4-drop and a tunnel wide, and so you can fit the seat in there. This one runs, I think it should. It used to. Sure, it hasn't been tuned yet, but it's pretty close right out of the box. So this one's waiting for me to figure out how to get a tax signal out of that computer and a hood, and it's close to gone. Here's another NA. This is a 92. Just finishing up the wiring and stuff. This is a funny story. I asked the guy, what's with all the dents and stuff? He goes, well, I got it out of a cow pasture, so I think the cows were leaning on it. So this is known in-house as the cow car. Nice cow contoured bumps. This is a 430 horse LS3, 6.2 liter. Nice thing about this one is he doesn't worry about AC. He's up in the Pacific Northwest, so that makes the layout on the front of the engine a lot easier. And this one we went with electric power steering, which I won't be able to show you because it's all up under the dash, but it really cleans up the front of the car and it works really well. Here is the latest tear apart. RX-8 is a very, very, very nice platform for the LS engine. It basically has the same suspension as the 3rd generation Miata, but the wheelbase is a fair bit longer, which really calms down the V8 power. Here is a V8R X8. That's all done. This is a track day car. So once again, I put electric power steering in this car, just because it cleans everything up. This one's a runner. We can listen to this one. It's a bit lumpy. It's cammed for higher RPMs, basically track use. Interesting thing in this is it has a paddle shifted 6L80 6-speed automatic transmission. She's a bit of a lumpy one. This one, once again, all our cars have stock gauges and we make them work with the GM computer. We use a CAN bus box to interface it. So all the gauges work just like Mazda intended them to. And it works off the GM information. And this is basically how we set them up. To go in the car. They sit on the V8 Roadster's proprietary subframe. This will bolt right on the car. So basically I'll roll this under the car, I'll drop the car down on it, I'll put my bolts in, I'll build my transmission mount, and the engine's in the car. Okay, so this is a brand new LS3, and it's got a cam motion custom ground cam in it to suit what the customer's going to use it for, which is basically a daily driver. So look for a nice smooth idle, a lot of power under the curve, a lot of torque. You know, in reality, most people don't rev their street cars much past 6,000, so I don't go hunting for power up there. I'm more interested in drivability and whatnot. And then evidently, we're one of the few shops in town that still knows what ignition points and carburetors are. So I end up with a few of these. I don't do general maintenance, but fortunately, I've got a clientele base that I can get the hood open. Want their stuff done, they want it done right, and that's what we try and do here. These two are interesting. These are the only two V6 NDs in the country right now, and they're both sitting here. Got the big Stop Tech brakes on it. It's got the nice wheels and tires. This is a very nice driving automobile. So once again, that's the LFX GM V6 out of the 2012 to 2015 Camaros. They're rated at 328 horse. And with a 6-speed in the car, they end up at about, we end up about 275, 280 at the tires. This particular one has mace cams in it, so it's set up to spin about 8,000 RPMs. Stock redline 72.5 on these engines. Got our house brand shocks, DSD dampers. This one gave me fits trying to get the dashboard to work, but now it does work. Everything does what it's supposed to. Let me drop top so you get a better view of it. So getting all those lights to go off and do what they're supposed to, it's not a picnic. Took a lot. This one's nice and quiet.